Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm from East Hanover, New Jersey. I'm studying food science. So when I originally chose to be a chemistry major, I wanted to be a chemistry major because I just love the idea of making things. And then over time, I realized that in the food science department, I could also create things, but with food. I could still continue the process of creativity and creative freedom. Just now I have like something that people can like actually like use and like handle in their everyday lives, and I just thought that that was so cool, which is why I made that major change in the first place. I just wanted to do something a little bit more niche too, and I guess just the creative freedom that I'm able to have in food science is a lot more different than the creative freedom I have with chemistry, which is what really inspired me to become a food science major in the first place. My favorite course that I've ever taken so far at the university is Survey of Food Science with Professor Matt Steffens. He is probably one of the coolest professors I've ever met. He's actually from New Jersey as well, and he comes up to Massachusetts every spring to teach this class. He teaches us like the science behind how a bunch of different foods are made, and we get to actually make them. And then at the end of the semester, we use everything that we've learned, all the basics that he basically taught us throughout the entire semester, and we do something called a pitch slam, where we use our knowledge to create a product from what we've learned, and then market it to everybody and just kind of present it to the class. Matt is so kind to the point where if you need help making something, like if you want to make like a food, like your own food product, he'll be more than like willing to help you out. And that's just the reason why I love the class so much, just the amount of like creative freedom that I had to do whatever I want in the class, and to just learn about like how to make different like foods and stuff, and just like how to like produce them commercially is just so cool to me. I am also in the Minuteman Marching Band. I'm in the color guard, so I do all the stuff with the flags and the rifles and the sabers at halftime with the rest of the band. I've been doing marching band since my freshman year of high school, and I knew that was something I wanted to do when I like got into college, and I didn't know that there could be like external opportunities within the band to help like support them. But when I found out that there's like an administrative staff, I instantly wanted to sign up. So the administrative staff basically is in charge of just managing like smaller sections within the band, kind of more on the like logistical side. Honestly, there are so many different facets of administrative staffs to the point where you could go out for honestly anything. But I wanted to choose something that was a little bit closer to my section. So I am on the guard uniform staff, so I'm basically in charge of like upholding the like integrity of the color guard's uniforms. So I'm in charge of washing them once a year. I'm in charge of making sure people are taking good care of their uniforms and doing repairs as needed. And I just really like being on the administrative staff because I get to do something like more than just the marching band. And honestly, if I'm not in Chenoweth where the food science classes are, I am most likely in the band building. That is my second home to me, honestly. Honestly, what drew me to the College of Natural Sciences was just the fact that I really liked UMass's science program in general. Like, I was looking at schools and just like searching up colleges. I was looking up like good chemistry schools at first, and I saw that it was like kind of in like the list of like the top like 100 schools like that are like perfect for chemistry, and I was like, they probably got a good science program. So I did some searching and I like looked at some pictures and stuff, and I realized that like honestly the sciences program is really good here, and I honestly truly believe that now that I'm a student here. I feel like I'm getting a really well-rounded like education in the sciences. And even when I changed over to food science, another reason why I changed over is because the food science program at UMass is one of the top food science programs in the United States. And so I was like, I know that if I change my major, I'm going to be changing it to something that I know like is really well taught at this university. So I definitely know that I'm getting a good education in food science, or being a food science major at this university.